We need to dream big. We need to dream a world where it's possible to have equality. It's possible to have non-discrimination. It's possible for people to have food on the table. It's possible for children to go to schools. It's possible for people to enjoy their basic human rights.
Sustainable development would all be about the planet and how humans can be kept at the center of it without harming it.
Transformation means fundamental change. And this change can come only when we address the human resources and we address the natural resources.
The global community identifying a vision on how it wants its future to be in 20 or 30 or 40 years from now.
In a balance between economic purpose, social status, and also environmental issue.
Meeting the region's needs without undermining our possibility of extending that growth into the future.
How to calibrate the intensity of growth. Our contribution in breaching the planetary boundaries are so high.
Serious areas where there are shortcomings.
Inequality,
Malnutrition level, the hunger levels,
poverty,
large-scale unemployment,
depletion of the natural resources,
disasters which are natural as well as man-made.
In a lot of the governments, they can only be to accommodate some of the MDGs, and a lot has never been addressed.
Without the transparency and accountability, and then we will never achieve that sustainable development.
Resources have been placed on a constraining level because of overuse of resources during the past.
Economic growth has to happen differently.
We need to have technologies in place.
We need development justice.
We need to have inclusive development.
The policy is there already. And what I'm waiting for is for governments to deliver.
I think, first of all, we need governance reforms at every level. We need governance reforms internationally, regionally, nationally, and also locally.
I believe a lot of governance reforms are needed.
It is no longer about small changes here, small public investments there. This is about a major transformative shift.
The real voices, the real affectees of all these crises need to be brought in, and their voice should be heard.
This transformation, before it happens on the ground physically, it should happen in the minds of people.
If we make the commitments implemented, we can reach the sustainable development.
The best investment is that we respect our ecosystem, the biodiversity.
Addressing two things, reducing poverty and reducing inequality.
The most effective investment is probably all investment that we can do into human resources.
The challenge is not necessarily the amount of resources or the amount of money. It's how they are used and distributed.
Because in terms of resources to finance sustainable development, the money is already there. Asia Pacific is growing, but where does the money go to?
To have a cooperation for the economic integration, we brought everybody on board.
Really looking at how, at the end of the day, countries help each other.
Mentoring and monitoring each other's progress and supporting each other financially, I would think then we can achieve sustainable development for Asia Pacific region.
For sustainable development to work, people should be at the center.
No one should be left behind.
It's not just about like an environment. It should be about the economical justice. It should be about the social points of view. It should be about the people.
The future of the world needs to reflect the aspirations of the people.
Drinking clean water, eating nutritious food, able to enjoy the luxury of our resources from time to time, not having limited resources, and breathing clean air.